Hi class, just wanted to record a video for the final project. You are going to be writing a paper for this project, so it's going to be in APA format, which means it will be double spaced, and you're going to need to have headings that are bold and centered that break up your paper into parts. We'll talk a little bit about that. This is another case study where you're looking at this Evergreen Enterprises, and there's some problems going on. You can see a list of the problems here. You're going to take all of that data and you're going to pull all that together and then come up with a solution or a plan to fix the problems. So when you're thinking about this, the focus is going to be that you're writing this paper, even though it's academic, for the company, the director of the company, to give them a guide, a plan to change. You're going to be supporting it with academic literature. You're going to need to have references, and you're going to need to have citations that support what you're pulling in and where you're getting it from. The references don't always have to be academic as far as an academic paper. You could also be doing a trusted source like Wall Street Journal, New York Times, places like that. Not just any website, but if it's a known website like Forbes. Basically, if the article on the web has an author and a date it was published, then it's probably more credible than just a generic website like the top 5 ways to fix your IT services kind of thing. You're going to want to do 5 to 7 pages. Again, double spaced, New Times Roman, 12-inch font. You'll also have a cover page and references, but you don't count those in the 5 to 7 page goal here. So again, you're coming up with this plan for the IT services team. You're going to want to look at what do they need to address to get these service concerns addressed. What are the highest priority things that need to be done? Why are those things the most important? And then you're going to come up with at least 5 steps the team needs to do to implement in the coming year to have a positive impact on the company. And you want to make sure that you're backing up what you're saying. And you don't want to list the 5 steps in a bullet. Say, step 1, do this, step 2, do this. You want to talk about them in a paragraph or 2 paragraphs where you're listing out what the step is, what they should do, and then what is that step addressing. So if the first step, for example, is to create a new, I'm blanking right now, a change management system, then talk about what a change management system is and how to best create one. So if that's the first step, to create a change management system, then you need to talk about that. So you'll have 2 or 3 paragraphs where you explain what that is, what should they do to implement it, that kind of thing. What might be the best system to implement? So you'll have these 5 steps, but they will be addressing certain things that you have found in these problems that are listed up here. So hopefully that makes this a little bit more clear. So if you have any more questions, let me know. And it's been a good quarter. I hope everybody has had a good learning experience in this class. Be sure that you do fill out the end of course evaluations, especially if you had a good experience, because oftentimes people don't fill them out if they had a good time, only fill them out if they had a problem. So it's always good to hear positive feedback. Okay, that's it. Hopefully that was helpful. Have a great rest of your day.